Hi everyone, welcome to YourPedia Education. This is Chandrasekhar, Faculty of Electrical and Electronics Engineering at YourPedia. This video is regarding technical interview preparation for IB ACIO. You all know that through GATE 2021, 22, 23, IB called the students of Electronics and Communication Engineering. So, as I told in the previous video, that is IB AICO is going to have two parts in its interview. One is practical test, another one is technical interview. In technical interview, there are many good subjects from electronics and communication engineering, that is EDC, analog electronics, communication, electromagnetic field theory and waveguides, and digital electronics is also one of the important subject. So, what kind of questions will be asked in IB AICO from the subject digital electronics I am going to discuss here, and in these questions some of the questions are previously even asked, okay, from digital electronics. See, digital electronics entirely can be divided into two parts. One is combinational part, another one is I can say a sequential part. In combinational part, if you start from number system, then basic gates, in that the special purpose gates, and after that you will be studying about multiplexers, demultiplexers, encoder, decoder, okay, these things, but how the questions will be asked, okay. And if you go for the sequential, you will start from basic latch, then flip-flop, then types of flip-flops like SR to JK, and there are some special cases in JK, that is in SR itself there is one state which is not defined, or it is invalid state. So then we go for JK. In JK we have a condition called race condition, how to overcome race condition, then what is master slave, then D flip-flop, T flip-flop. There are many things, okay. So some questions I picked, and the finite state machine FSM is one of the very important topic, okay, for any interview. So these are the questions. In these, some questions are previously asked in IB ACO interview, right? So different gates we have: AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate. They will ask you to draw the electrical circuit using diodes, resistances and all, AND gate or OR gate or NOT gate, these kind of things. And special purpose gates, XOR and XNOR are special purpose gates, special function gates, multiplexers, demultiplexers, encoder, decoder, difference between latch and flip-flop, purpose of D flip-flop, why, what is the purpose of D flip-flop, okay. There at that question many students will say some different answers which is not suitable for the actually asked question. What is race condition in JK flip-flop, and how to overcome race condition, questions on number system, and importance of 2's complement. Yes, 2's complement is very important. All are digital computers, starting from a small calculator to the big computer laptop, okay. Negative numbers will be represented in 2's complement form only, right? So why it is like that, why we are not going for 1's complement, like that the questions will be asked. Then what are the different types of memories in digital system, like RAM, ROM, EPROM, okay, EEPROM, okay, EPROM. Explain the difference between volatile and non-volatile memory. What is the difference between SRAM and DRAM? What is clock skew? How does it affects digital circuits? Explain setup and hold time. This 14th question was asked a number of times in many interviews. Setup time and hold time. What is the function of clock signal in sequential circuits? Yes, basically what is the purpose of clock, right? What is finite state machine, FSM? Describe the difference between Moore and Mealy machines. Yes, there are two types of FSMs. One is Mealy and Moore. How do you design a digital circuit using Verilog or VHDL? So this question, 17th question, can be rarely asked, okay. So if you are going for any private company interview like Intel or some other companies, that kind of question may be asked. A 17th question you can ignore. Simply explain the concept of pipelining in digital systems. Yes, pipelining in digital systems. Yes. Next, what is the difference between microprocessor and microcontroller? That is one of the very important question, okay. Explain the purpose of ALU, arithmetic logic unit in a microprocessor. What is a program counter? Yes, program counter is also very important. You know, you might study the microprocessor 8085 or 86 in your curriculum, and some microcontrollers also like 8241 microcontroller you might study. Having the idea of those things is also important, basic idea, okay. What is a parity bit and how it is used for error detection? Explain the Hamming code for error detection. How do you design a full ladder circuit using logic gates? What's a decoder and how it differs from demultiplexer? See, These are some sample questions, some previously asked questions I given just to give you the idea. I am not discussing the answer of each and every question. It takes a lot of time to go from very basic to the ending of the answer. But the questions are very simple. Don't think that difficult questions will be asked. All the questions are very simple. If you have the basic idea of digital electronics, you can answer all these questions. If you have any questions regarding your preparation of IB AICO, you can directly contact me on this number. And see, if you want this document also, I'll be sending you this document if you message me on this number. So digital electronics is one of the very important subject for IB ACIO. Maybe one or two questions may be asked, but for sure questions will be asked. That one question is enough to decide your result, right? So digital electronics, as I told, will be divided broadly into two parts: combinational and sequential. Don't think that sequential is only important. Many students who prepared for GATE examination, they have some misconception that sequential is difficult, sequential is important. It's not like that. Combinational, in fact, designing a combinational circuit is very difficult compared to sequential. In sequential, we have flops, that's all. But a flop with some combinational circuit, then it is going to become one counter or some system. Only flop, no use, right? So all the best for your interview. If you have any queries regarding your preparation of IB ACIO, directly you can contact on this number. Thank you.